Alright, this is a little piece of book. Getting Things Done. David Allen.
Put this in your car.
Okay?
Read that article about Mother's Day.
I will. Sit down. I'm going to read you the most important piece of this book here.
All right.
It's Getting Things Done by David Allen.
Hold on.
A very good business book for any business guru. Or anybody.
I got another couple pages to go.
It's not just business. It's about life in general. So, I know you only have a few pages. This is probably...
No, I only have another 50 pages to go, and it's
That's
your
good.
book.
That's good. Listen, this is...
You'll get it tomorrow.
I'm going to read you the most important chapter in the book if you just sit down and listen, okay? You need
Here,
to...
take this.
I want to read it to you. That way you absorb it, okay? See, here's how it goes, all right? The 6-level model for reviewing your own work, okay? The 6 levels of work, as we saw in Chapter 2, which you already read, pages 51 to 53, may be thought of in terms of altitude with an airplane, all right? 50,000 plus feet.
Because it's high and then it's and it's also... Oh, you have to look at things horizontally and vertically.
Exactly, all right?
Yeah.
Good.
Well, I already do that. I do that with hair.
And that's great.
When you cut, I check it this way, and I put the hair out to the side and up at the front.
All right, now I'm going to read
It's called geometric. What's it called? We got to take a picture of me and you. Let's
we do
get
have
a
to take
picture
a
of me and
picture.
you.
No, we'll do that in a little bit. All right. I want to read you this so you understand it. All right.
All right. So what do you say?
Here we go. I want to read this to you so you understand what I'm talking about. All right. Well,
why isn't that up there?
I don't know. There we go. So here's this. This goes here. That way everybody can get the experience that I'm giving you. All right. 50,000 plus feet. That would be life. Okay. 40,000 plus feet is 3 to 5 year visions of where you want to be in your life. 30,000 plus feet, 1 to 2 year goals. 20,000 plus feet, area of responsibility. 10,000 plus feet is current project. And like the runway strip of the airplane is your current actions and what you're doing. I'm going to set this here because I'm giving you not just this wisdom, but everybody involved here. So let me read to you exactly what's going on here. It makes sense that each of these levels should enhance and align with the ones above it, right? They are all connected. In other words, your priorities will sit in a hierarchy from the top down. Ultimately, if the phone call that you're supposed to make clashes with your life purpose or values, to be in sync with yourself, you're not going to make that phone call because it's going to conflict with your inside. If your job structure doesn't match up with where you are and where you want to be a year from now, you should rethink how you framed your areas of focus and responsibilities if you want to get where you're going most efficiently. Let's look at the first example from the bottom up. If the phone call you need to make, an action, is about the deal you're working on, a project, which would increase sales, responsibility. The particular deal would give you the opportunity to move up the sales force, job goal, because of the new market your company wants to penetrate or delve into, an organizational vision. And that would get you closer to the way you want to be living, both financially and professionally, your life. Or, from the other direction, you've decided that you want to be your own boss and unlock some of your unique assets and talents.
Like I do. I was in business.
In a particular area, hairdressing, that resonates with you, your life. All right?
Hairstyling, cooking, and traveling.
That gives you some critical roles you need to fulfill to get it rolling. Responsibility, with some immediate outcomes to achieve projects. On each of those projects, you'll have things you need to do as soon as you can do them, which are your next actions. So the healthiest approach for relaxing...
I want to interrupt for this time. When I talked to Donald this morning at 10 o'clock this morning, it's before I even talked to you, he says that you call Bruce, tell him what should happen for Charlotte, and try to find out when you're going, tell him you're going to college, invite him to the graduation. He's going to say he can't go.
Of course he's going to, no.
But then what you do, try to get a job with the government. If you get a job in the government or teaching,
me?
That's where your money is. Yeah, with you, the government or teaching. Get in with Miss Municipality, police department. Something to do where if anybody, where people work and pay the government's bills. You see what I'm saying to you? Do you understand? You want to get in where you work for the government. You either work for the federal government, the government, the state, something municipal, city. Work for something where you get all your benefits and everything through the government. Okay.
The healthiest approach for relaxed control and inspired productivity, is to manage all the levels in a balanced fashion. At any of these levels,
So you have a balance in your life.
exactly. It's critical to identify all the open loops, all the incompletions, and all the commitments that you have right now as best that you can. Without an acceptance and objective assessments of what's true in the present, it's always difficult to cast off for new shores, go out to new projects. All right. What's your answering machine? They ask you, what's on your answering machine?
I don't know. You put the message on it.
What are your projects relative to your kids? What's pushing on you to change or attracting you to create in the next months or years? These are all open loops in your psyche, though often it takes deeper and more introspective processes to identify the bigger goals and subtler, S-U-B-T-L-E-R, more subtle, right? More subtle inclinations. There's a magic in being present in your life, all right? This is David Allen speaking, still. I'm always amazed at the power of clear observation, simply about what's going on and what's true. Finding out the exact details of your personal finances. Clarifying the historical data about the company that you're buying, or getting the facts about who really said what to whom, right? Who said when you're talking to people.
And here's another thing, and I say something, this is just an outline, just for a brief moment.
He
Now,
said, she said.
It's like this is even better. It's like the forest from the trees. Sometimes when you first look, you look at the forest. And then if you have an individual person or a tree, then you have to see the condition of the tree. But when you first look at it, remember that time we said that before?
Mm-hmm.
You said, the further you get up from something looks good from far away, but close up, it doesn't look so good. You understand?
Exactly.
What does that mean? Like when you look at something from far away, it looks good, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when you get in and examine it and see it, like a deal, if somebody says, "Oh, you can get this in car insurance for $1,000," and then you look in it, and then you get it for $59, well, which is better?
Exactly.
The $59 or the $1,000?
No, let me finish reading this paragraph here. You're exactly right. All right, so let's go back to here. Finding out the exact details of your personal finances, clarifying the historical data about your company that you're buying from, or getting the facts about who really said what to whom. That's very powerful there. In an intrapersonal conflict can be constructive, if not downright healing. So what he's saying is you get to the root cause of things and you experience healing. So getting things, and this guy's spiritual too, getting things done and feeling good about it means being willing to recognize, acknowledge, and appropriately manage all the things that have your consciousness engaged. Mastering the art of stress-free productivity requires it. That's your book right there. That's a good book, man. That's a good book.
Do me a favor. Take this piece of paper, what you've written down, and take that and put that in the car right now.
Okay, we're done.
And then get your keys.
And that's Getting Things Done by David Allen, and he's a best-selling artist there. He's a best-selling novelist.
Guess what?
There,
that book is...
Yeah?
This
Come on
book this book is $18, Ricky.
Let me see the price tag here. Look, $16.50, $18.50 in Canada.
So what do you
$20 book right there. Incredible.
I got the book for nothing.
Wow.
At the thrift store.
That's an incredible thing right there.
Third chances. Dad, come in.
Are we taking our walk now?
Yeah, we're going to eat.
Okay. Good book. And I'm a good reader. Yeah. See you guys. This has been another video installment of Rickster Approved.